All right, Sabrina, we're going to begin right away with first question, front row left.
Sabrina Ramirez for the Associated Press. So I just looked on Basketball Reference, all your game logs from college and WNBA. Some of your biggest moments have been in this arena, from the Pac-12 tournament, that insane game last year before All-Star Weekend against the Aces. Something about Vegas, Mandalay Bay, the atmosphere. What's going on here?
No, but every time I do come back, I always remember my college days here, and just a familiar feeling. I had a lot of family here supporting me, and coming back towards, in the West Coast always feels like coming back home. So super thankful for everyone cheering, all the fans, my family, teammates, everyone in attendance.
Sabrina, next question, first row to your right.
Hey, Sabrina, Tyler DeLuca, the committee. I just want to ask, when you're on fire like that at any point and you just can't seem to miss, is there some type of like almost runner's high that you get like that, where you just, as soon as the ball leaves your hand, you just kind of know that it's going in?
Yeah. Yeah, I knew they were going in. I was telling my agents over there, I didn't even wait for the ball to get through the net. As soon as I shot it, it looked good, and I just went down and kept grabbing them and was listening to the fans as they were cheering, knowing that they went in. So they were my validation.
Next question, second row to your right.
Jesse Morrison with the next. I was kind of walking in behind you just now and heard that conversation. Just like you said, you didn't even kind of realize that they were going in until, like, and you said something like, I think I hadn't missed yet or whatever. Could you just take us through like the whole process of it?
Well, does anyone know how many I did miss? Two. I shouldn't have missed two. But yeah, I mean, there's adrenaline. It was the final round. I had just lost in the skills. I wasn't going to lose again. So thankful to have only missed two, I guess.
Next question, Sabrina, third row to your left.
Alexa Philippou, ESPN. When you hear that you set the record across not just WNBA history, when you have a player like Quigley who's won this contest multiple times, but also NBA history, you beat Steph's record. He had 31, Tyrese Halliburton. What runs through your mind when you know that you're the one who can say you're the best three-point shooter across all those competitions, men's or women's?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say I'm a better shooter than Steph Curry. Obviously it's different shooting off a rack, but to be included in the names of, winning this award in the WNBA and also the NBA is very special. I've put in a lot of work to be able to shoot like I have been from the three-point line, so this one's pretty rewarding.
Sabrina, next question, first row to your left.
Sab, I saw you on Monday at practice working on the specifics of this contest. I think you scored 29 the last time you did it without the four-point balls. How much did that help you actually have done this off a rack versus normal shooting where you get the ball from a teammate?
Yeah, I was able to practice, I think twice or three times. Courtney actually told me that I should practice it a couple of times, I think just knowing from Allie, because it's completely different shooting off a rack than being able to catch it in rhythm, having your feet under you. So it was nice to be able to get some reps in to understand where I want the rack, the rhythm of the shot that I need to be able to have it go in. But, I think if I'd go out there again, I probably wouldn't get 37. I think it was just, I was on a high for sure.
Sabrina, next question, all the way in the back to the right.
Sabrina, Andy Amash, Las Vegas Review-Journal. You mentioned it a little bit, but to do this with Allie Quigley in the audience, obviously a four-time winner, and to see her expressions, I don't know if you caught them on the Jumbotron, but what's it like to have a performance like that in front of someone who's really owned this competition for almost a half decade?
Well, I've looked up to her and her shooting ability and also just who she is as a person, getting to know her a little bit more now, in New York and with Courtney. They're just great people, and they've supported me, and to be able to know that I've beaten her record, I feel like this award should be named after her. So it's an honor to be up there with her, in the record book, and super thankful that she was here and I could give her a hug and we were able to laugh about it.
Sabrina, second row to your left.
Yeah, Sabrina, I know this is a fun competition, but does a performance like this, historic performance, how does that affect your confidence as a shooter? Is this something you really do carry forward? I know you're shooting off racks as opposed to regular basketball, but how does that carry forward in terms of the rest of the season for you?
Yeah, for me, I believe in my shot. I put the work in. I think I'm shooting at 44% in game right now, which for me is a great percentage. You know, being able to read the defense, figuring out ways that I can continue to use, you know, my three-point threat to help us as a team is huge. So I'll absolutely be taking this and maybe sending it to Sandy and telling her to keep running some three-point plays for me. Not joking.
Next question, in the back to the right.
Hey, Sabrina. Quickie, I saw you take a picture after when you were walking off with, I don't know if they were fans or family in the stands. Were those just random fans or were those family? And who did you have here with you today?
No, that's my family. They come, all 30 of them came supporting me. My fiance's family, they come everywhere, and my support system. Someone, I think Enrique said that it looks like the Joker's family up there, just a bunch of Europeans cheering, and that's what it was. So I'm super thankful for them through all the highs and lows. They support me, and I'm very thankful to have them here this weekend and just being a part of all of this.
Next question, also to the back in the right.
Hey, Sabrina, Matthew Walter from The Next. At some point there, you hit 20 in a row, and as you started making more and more, the crowd really started to just elevate, and it got louder and louder in this building. I wonder how you felt the support, even though the gym wasn't fully full today, but just as you made more shots, it got louder, and how you felt the support in the building was as you were going through that final round.
Yeah, it was crazy because usually when I'm hitting shots in this gym, they aren't cheering for me. So it was nice to see the support. I'm for sure going to go back and watch the tape to just be able to see, you know, how everyone was cheering. I heard it, that's for sure. So definitely use that to continue to help and motivate me. And I really didn't want to miss at all, just because I was able to hear how engaged and how much fun it was out there.
Next question, Sabrina, to your right in the front row.
Akeem Bailey, BeyondTheW.com. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. And you know, it's really a situation where, you know, in such a short period of time with your career, I mean, you've already had like so many, you know, all-star moments all of a sudden, you know. So how gratifying is it, and how much of it do you know, how much of it obviously is how much you attribute to it as far as like your development, you know, through the Walt Hopkins years and now with working with Sandy?
Yeah, just continuing to trust the process and give myself grace. This is my third season playing, you know, in the league, and being able to weather the storm, the highs, the lows, continue to learn as a basketball player and as an individual is important, and not putting too much pressure on myself and taking time to be in the moment and enjoy all of these experiences. And so I'm super thankful to be in this position, to have accomplished this so far in the first half of the season, and not taking this weekend for granted, and just, you know, being very thankful for everything.
Next question, last row to your left.
Hi, Jennifer Porty from Let's Talk Women in Basketball podcast. I know that Kobe Bryant made a big impact on your life. So could you talk about the impact he had on your life, and how will he feel about you winning this award today?
Yeah, huge impact. Obviously a great mentor, and super thankful for the relationship that we had.
Sabrina, thank you and congratulations. To our media, we're going to be joined immediately by the ACES winners of the skills.
Thank you.